you were just talking about that. That's a rumor that's been going around for a while that was started by Floyd Mayweather Jr. Do you honestly believe that Manny Pacquiao is taking substances that are not natural?
Yeah, in my opinion, he is. Yeah, in my opinion, he is. This is a guy who was life and death with Juan Manuel Marquez, 122 pounds and 130 pounds. He was life and death with Agapito Sanchez. He's been knocked out. All this, such and such. All of a sudden, he goes up. From the David Diaz fight, you see a monster change in Manny Pacquiao. Since the David Diaz fight, he's gone up in weight and knocked out all 4 opponents. Not just knocked out all 4 opponents, destroyed all 4 opponents. And some of those opponents are world-class level fighters. So, if he was doing this even at the lower weight classes, if he was doing this even more at the lower weight classes, like, say, the Eric Morales fight, this is a guy that got boxed by Eric Morales, guys. Let's not forget, that was only like 3 years ago. If he was doing this at these other weight classes, I'd say, okay. But it's a guy that was really good at his own weight classes, but still struggled against certain fighters. All of a sudden, he's gone up in weight, destroying monsters. And that's just the boxing end of it. This is a guy that fought 130 pounds in 2008 in March of 08. And November 14, 2009, he fought 147 pounds. You tell me his body looks exactly the same. He put on that much muscle mass, eating 7,000 calories a day. That's what I mean about these geeks. They're going to go and judge stuff. These geeks don't eat 7,000 calories a day and then work out. Go try it. There's no way you're going to maintain your waistline that little no matter how hard you work. And if you're working that hard, guess what? You're overtraining. But the only way you don't overtrain is, guess what? You have to take PEDs, performance-enhancing drugs, to not overtrain to that extent if you're working that hard. Regardless, one way or another, all routes lead to the same conclusion. All routes lead to the same conclusion. I'll say it again. There's not positive drug tests, but like I said, there's plenty of ways to beat those positive drug tests. Again, this is my opinion, but I'm basing it on all those facts. Okay? If you use your head. If you use your head, you'll see what I'm talking about. It's basically an observation. Just observe what I'm talking about. You don't have to believe me, but just observe it. I'm telling the truth of all my observations are facts. You know what I'm saying? Look at Juan Manuel Marquez. This is a guy that were life and death against each other. He moved up in weight. Why did he look like that? Why did his body look full of water and a little bloated? And that's what happens when a fighter moves up in weight too much. They look a little bloated, a little overweight. They don't carry the muscle mass like that, especially in a year and a half. There's bodybuilders, 6'4", 6'5" guys that don't gain that much muscle mass in a year and a half. And they will tell you it is physically impossible to gain that much muscle mass in a year and a half, no matter how big you are. No matter how big you are. And these are guys 6'4", 6'5", which will be easier for them to gain a muscle mass, let alone this little midget. I've been getting flack for calling this little midget. That's what he is. He's been this little midget who's trying to cheat, in my opinion, and then he's getting all the credit. Listen, I'm tired of getting the slack for it, though, man. You know what I mean? I've been getting slack the whole time for it. So I'm going to say my opinion, but if this ever comes out, and it may never come out, I might get slack for the rest of my life. And if this ever comes out, I don't hear nobody better call me and say, yo, Paulie, how'd you know? Nobody better ever call me.
All right. Well, Paulie, the way that Manny Pacquiao is going into the ring now, the way you feel that he's going into the ring now, how do you see that matchup going on March 13th against Floyd Mayweather Jr.?
It's a shame. I hate to say it, but he stopped Floyd Mayweather. I hate to say it because I think Floyd is the best fighter I've seen put on a pair of boxing gloves. But you can't beat Superman if you're human. You know what I mean? And they said they're gonna do this Olympic drug testing thing. They're going to do all this thing now with Floyd Mayweather, with Pacquiao. The Olympic drug testing is a little bit tighter than it is a regular drug testing. But Freddie George is going to write the thing. He'll let him test his urine, he'll let him test his hair, but he won't let him take blood within 6 weeks of a fight. Listen, I've had my blood taken 2 weeks before a lot of fights, but they've just tested it for diseases. They don't test your blood for drugs. So there's a problem that a fighter's blood is taken within 6 weeks before a fight. I've done it a million times. I have done it before a fight. I've probably done it for half of them. All my blood tests were within 6 weeks of a fight. I've had blood tests as close as 2 to 3 weeks before a fight. And it's never been a problem. It's never made me weak. It's never done anything. So if they have a problem getting blood tested within 6 weeks before the fight, I think that's a little bit iffy, because now they know they're testing for drugs. They're going to test for diseases. So, that's a little bit iffy in my book, too. Again, just another one of the things you can tack on to the list of iffy things. Again, like I said, these are all my opinions, but I'm basing on these facts, and I believe I have some valid points.